With the Super Bowl shot back in AQWorlds, there was some drama that occurred due to the release or the re-release of all of the other items from previous Super Bowls. Multiple players saying similar things to this. We need an update regarding this for all the people that recently spent $100 just to get one of these armors via the IODA. And Elena posted and said that they're going to try to make it less confusing, then also stating that your concerns could be addressed at the player support. She also continued to say this, talking about the IODAs and stuff, because people were consistently saying, give us back our IODAs for spending it on these items. Give back my IODA. This mainly caused a confusion because of the tag event rare. Good to see all the seasonal items all in one place. Can't imagine the pain of some team fans waiting for their team to make the finals again so that their gear can return. Elena said this is exactly why we needed to make this change. Elena also said we saw players confused by the event rare versus rare tag. That confusion led some players to redeem an IODA to get items they thought were perma-rare. To help prevent further confusion, here's what we're doing, and this is what they're doing. All items in the Lore Bowl shop now have a seasonal rarity instead of the event rare, and if you did redeem an IODA on one of those Lore Ball items, you're going to get your IODA back. You should have got it back by now. This way everyone can grab their favorite team gear and cheer for their favorite teams all year round. And no one feels like they've wasted an IODA, so it's a win-win. Added a bit more detail. If you redeemed an IODA to get any of the armors that were changed to seasonal, your IODA will be automatically refunded later today. The following items will not return and are not in the shop: the Gridiron Death Team 09, the Classic Seahorks Gear 15, the Seahorks Team 15, Classic Loyalist Team 15, Loyalist Team 15, and the Hometown Hero Varsity and Hometown Hero Cheer. Don't forget to punt the Moglin while you're checking out the shop. Elena also posted and said Warlock's working on some back-end updates to the Arctic's game launcher. Issues should have been resolved by now, and apologies for any of the disturbances. I am pretty sure this ties into something a little more complicated. And I am referring to this right here. Arctic says, I am running this in Ruffle. So we get to that in a second. This is the post for AQWorld Infinity. We're finally in the final attack to get the next AQWorld Infinity tech demo. So this is where they are. And then this talks about the Ruffle. If you had seen my last video or had read the design notes from last week on AQWorld Infinity, you'd know that they are working on trying to get the current AQWorld game working through the Ruffle player. It said, remember how I talked about the Ruffle player at the end of last week's post? If you'd seen my video, you would have heard about that. It is a new Flash emulator that will allow us to put the original AQWorlds on the web via the web browser or via Steam, and put it and our other Flash games on Steam. Warlock already got it working. I'm pretty sure that's why the back end of the server, the launcher, was down. He created a new version of the launcher that has an option to use the Ruffle version of the game. We'll have it up for you and the other players to test as soon as possible. There will definitely be bugs. During my short test today, I think I uncovered one pretty nasty memory leak, but overall, it ran great. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and keep those swords swinging.